Hi, Editing Elizabeth here. I just wanted to pop in and say that I'm sad in my spirit today. The news hit me hard today about the violence in Australia and in Rhode Island, Brown. I know that I have subscribers from Australia, and I have subscribers up in the northeast of the United States. And I mean, when things like this happen, it affects everybody. But when it's close to you, it affects you personally, I believe. So I wanted to reach out to you. If it affects you, I wanted you to know that I'm praying. I wanted to say that the person who jumped in there and grabbed the weapon from one of the people who was the bad guy. You can't say certain things on YouTube. I don't want to say one of the wrong words, but you know what I mean. He's a hero, and I think we should express gratitude for that. In Australia, if you guys haven't seen that, you probably will. Anyway, I just wanted to take a moment in this editing part because I shot this footage yesterday, and I'm editing it now and gonna post it today. So I just wanted to put this little bit into this video and let you guys know that I'm thinking of you in your country, and I'm thinking of you in the northeast of the US today. And I wanted to just do like a 10-second quiet time. So, some of us were spiritual in some kind of way. So if you wouldn't mind just taking this 10 seconds to just reflect, pray, or whatever you do. Just 10 seconds. That's all I'm asking. I'm just going to press the start button on my 10 seconds here. Okay. Thanks, guys. Be blessed, and thank you for taking this time with me to think about them. Be kind. Be kind. Thank you. Let me do this right. I need to find the camera and look into it. I started a video this for the third time or fourth time, I don't even know now, and I keep orienting the camera wrong. I keep not pushing the button and thinking I'm recording and not recording. But anyway, Beethoven has agreed to be on this video for the person who explicitly requested to see my Doxador, is actually what he is. He's a cross between Dachshund and black lab. Mini Dachshund, actually. His father is a mini Dachshund, and his mother is a black Labrador. So let me go ahead and flip this camera around. Boom. Beethoven, I'm so sorry to do this to you again. I know you don't like to be on camera, but hi, how you doing, handsome man? Mommy is actually recording this time. I apologize for that. I know you can't be bothered, but there is Regal. He's taking a nap. He did try to do this already, and he's done now. He does like to be on camera, and Beethoven does not. But there he is, in all his handsomeness. And he's already done this once, and Mommy messed up. So Beethoven, can we have one more? He's a good boy. Thank you so much, Coastor. You're such a good boy. He's my bestie. And my best friend. Thank you. He's like, yeah, I know. I'm the bestie and all that, but cameras. So that is my crochet pillow he's sitting on. It props him up where he can see out the window, and he's decided that is now his pillow. That's usually how this works. He gets what he wants. And he does too, usually. You know, because they're my besties. Beethoven will be 12 years old January 15th, and Regal turned 7 June 30th of this year. So Regal shares a birthday with my dad, who passed away in 23. So these are my guys. And we had a special request for a camera appearance by Beethoven. Beethoven! Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. They both are. They're both my good boys. Yeah, Regal is the neighborhood watch. When I say the neighborhood watch, I mean he is the neighborhood watch. He watches from up here and he watches from downstairs in the front window. I told you the whole story about him knocking over the tree, and it wasn't his fault. Yep, see? He's like, here we go again. I told you to get it out of my way. It was not your fault. Mama should not have that big tree in the way. Alright. So anyway. He doesn't like for me to tell that story. Okay, so there we go. There's Beethoven. Hi. I've been videoing this blanket, and the light's blinding me. It's like shining right in my eyeballs. And then I had a Dunkin' order delivered because I'm hungry and I need coffee. And I thought I would do a food review. Just kidding. No, I'm not. Actually, I'm not kidding. The coffee so far, delicious. And you know what really impressed me is that it's not $10. I always just get a latte from everywhere. Just a plain old vanilla latte. I'm boring. I'm vanilla like that. And then I ordered a everything bagel with fried egg, cheese, and bacon. That's it. I'm just boring like that. I don't need anything extravagant. And that is the most everything seeds I have ever seen on a bagel in my life. And it's huge. I'm not going to be able to eat all of it. I'll have to save part of it for later. And I ordered, to make my order to come to $12 to get free delivery, I had to order hash browns. And then I decided, after I made it come to $12, I was like, I'm getting something from Dunkin', I might as well get a donut. So it was already over $12, like $12.76 for the coffee, the bagel with egg and cheese and bacon, and hash browns, which are delicious. I tasted them. I haven't tasted this yet. All three of those things was like, after taxes and everything, not tip yet, came to like $12 and some cents. Then I added a Boston cream donut, and then it came to like 14 bucks. I was like, if I had tried to get something like that from Starbucks, it would have been over 20 bucks. I know this because I was a Starbucks girl for a long time. Long time. So anyway, and they don't have bagels there. They have other stuff. They don't have bagels. I do like their grilled cheese and stuff, but their grilled cheese is like $8 or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but it's somewhere like it's expensive. Ridiculous. It's a freaking grilled cheese, but it's crazy high. And then their coffees, you know, $10 for something similar to that, same size. Anyway, I thought I would say that, and then, you know, I'm gonna take a bite of it. Tell you how it is. I barely got that in my mouth. It's huge. I'm looking for napkins. Thought for sure there'd be some in there. No, it's right, I got a napkin over here. It's alright. Not a lot of flavor. Even the everything bagel doesn't have much flavor. Let me try again. Try not to get those everything seeds on me. I haven't got a bite of bacon yet. Boring. There's no seasoning at all. I don't even taste everything. Need something like mayonnaise, or I don't like mayonnaise. But what's not that I'm not opposed to it, it's just not my favorite. At home I eat, if I'm gonna eat something like that on a sandwich, it's gonna be Miracle Whip. I know. There's the whole Miracle Whip versus mayonnaise thing. If there's gonna be an argument about it, I'll eat mustard. I can eat mustard by itself. I love mustard. On this, I would probably eat mustard. It needs something. Maybe some hollandaise. That might do something for it. Some salt. It do be needing something. But anywho, the hash browns are good. It's not inedible. It's just bland. Hash browns made up for it. They're good. I wouldn't not order it again. Just that next time, I would take it directly to the kitchen and put salt on it. I'm not a big salt eater, but I would put salt and pepper on it. And then I would be fine with it. And maybe put Miracle Whip on it. I would probably order the same thing again and put salt and pepper on it, maybe some Miracle Whip, and then it'd be fine. Maybe, and I had the option between cheeses, and you can choose between a cheddar, I can't remember which cheddar, but a cheddar or American, and I chose American, and I don't know why. I think next time I would choose cheddar. Yeah. So if you do, maybe choose the cheddar and give it a little bit of a bite. The coffee is extremely good, and the hash browns are decent. They're not crispy at all, but they got good flavor. I'll probably only be able to eat 2 more bites of this sandwich, and later when I heat it up in my air fryer, I'll put something on it to give it flavor. And we'll be good. That's it for my review of the Dunkin' Donuts everything bagel with fried egg, cheese, and bacon, plus the coffee and hash browns. I had to put my phone back on the tripod where it goes. I moved it from the tripod that's by my computer monitor over to a standing tripod that's, oh, I forgot. I flipped my light, my ring light that's next to it. around because it was shining my eye when I was trying to get the battery out of my big camera. Anyway, now I'm trying to move my overhead arm around and stuff. I had to glue the rubber that keeps my phone on it back to it again for the second time. It came off so that it can hold my actual phone that I use. This is my phone. That's another phone that I had that was so old that it wouldn't receive updates anymore from Samsung, and I needed it because I have an actual loop monitor in my chest that records my heart rate for I have two cardiologists. One of them is a plumber and the other one is an electrician. And so the loop monitor that I have in my chest is because I have irregular heart rhythm, and they need to keep an eye on it to make sure I'm going to be all right. I'm all right. I don't have to. From my last appointment, he was like, I don't need to see you for a year. But he monitors every month. He checks, the papers to make sure I'm good. I get a few irregular beats per month, so I'm good. Anyway, that phone wouldn't update so that it would work with my loop monitor, so I had to get a new one a year ago. So I have two. That's a perfectly good phone, and it actually will hold an SD card, and this one will not. Makes no sense to me. So I am going to be doing the crochet with me on the peppermint ribbon candy blanket that is like the waterfall. And yeah, I also did a get ready with me type thing today, but not really. Just this is what I look like in the morning without makeup, and then added some on there about Beethoven. I don't know what's going to go where. Just some footage that I shot, and I don't know what I'm going to put where. But I thought I would just say that here. So, there's some footage that I thought I would tell you that I shot today. Yesterday, I shot some footage of my grandson. We didn't really do anything on the footage, but I did crochet with him some yesterday, which was pretty fun. Which I talked about earlier in the footage that I shot without any makeup. And he is a lot of fun to hang out with. He's 16, and my son and his husband are adopting him, and I told him yesterday that I thought it was pretty cool that I got a grandson that came preloaded with the crochet option. He thought that was funny. I'm a pretty cool grandma, just saying. No, I'm not kidding. Actually, I am a pretty cool grandma. No. I'm humble. I just like to joke around. I love that kid. I really do. He's so much fun. He's so cool. But I love all my grandkids. They're all such a blessing. I don't get to see all of them a lot. A couple of them live pretty far from me, and I can't drive. They don't live like in another state, but they live far enough away from me that I can't see them because it's too far to get an Uber. Anyway, actually 3 of them live that far away from me. That one of them is my granddaughter, and she's fixing to be 19. Beethoven is burrowing now. I have one granddaughter. Believe that? One granddaughter. I have all the daughters, but one granddaughter. How did that happen? Anyway, I have the one granddaughter. She's about to be 19, and I can't believe that time just went shoo, head spinningly fast. It went that way with the kids too, but I think it went faster with my grandkids. And then I have a grandson, besides the 16-year-old grandson. I have a 12-year-old grandson about to be 13 in March. Talk about head spinning fast. I mean, I think that went by quicker than the almost 19-year-old. Just, whew. It's hard to believe that boy's about to be 13. makes me want to cry. I have cried some tears over that. And then the next one is 7. He's the same age as Rhaegal. They were born the same year, just a couple months apart. Rhaegal was born June 30th on my dad's birthday that year, 2018. And then my grandson was born. I'm not going to be divulging names without permissions. I had permission for Miguel yesterday, so I did not put any grand babies or names on the internets without permissions. What did I leave off with? Oh, the 7-year-old. I had that 7-year-old that was born 2 months after Rhaegal. And then the next one is about to be 2 in March. Holy cow. My daughter was telling me yesterday that they got him some stuff for Christmas, and she showed me what it, sent me screenshots of what it was. She's so excited about him having Christmas morning and being able to actually enjoy Christmas morning, opening the stuff. Because, that first year, it's like, nah, you have to do all the work and everything. And they're like crying because they got one thing that's exciting, and then the other stuff, they're like, I'm already playing with something. Leave me alone, This is their first Christmas is like that. Like, he may be 1, but he's not really interested in anything else because he's already got one thing he's interested in. So now he's old enough that he'll be able to enjoy. Actually, he wasn't even 1 yet last Christmas. He didn't turn 1 until March. So, yeah, but once they open that first one, it's like, forget it. I'm not interested in anything else now. I'm ready to do something else. But now I think, he's going to be enjoying opening the gifts, and she didn't overwhelm him with a bunch of stuff. A lot of times parents will, get him a whole bunch of stuff because they're excited about a whole bunch of stuff, She didn't do that. He does have a whole playroom full of toys that he plays with and everything. So she didn't do that. She didn't go overboard. I was really proud of her. She didn't go overboard. She just got him a few things that she thought that he would really like. So, yeah, I think it's going to be pretty cool for him. I think she didn't say, but she probably did that because he's got grandparents, and they will probably, and he's got aunties and uncles. Well, yeah, he's got aunties and uncles. His father is an only child, so he doesn't have them on that side, but he does have her siblings, so they will probably get him some too. She has many siblings. We do have 7 children. Actually, we have 8, if you count. I may be, facing divorce, but we've been together for 25 years and married 23 and a half. So our children are our children. And the one that we claimed together with his first wife and her husband, he's still ours. That, he's an extra, he's an extra joy to our union, now soon to be our ex-union, but still our family is our family, and we enjoy all of them as our bonus and each other's children. So children are children, family is family, and they don't become exes because you get a divorce. That's how I feel about it, and I will continue to feel that way. They're my children. So I raised them. I helped raise them. He raised mine, I raised his. We raised our children. So anyway, that being said, she has many siblings. And her son has many aunties and uncles. He has 3 uncles, if you count the bonus uncle. He has 3 of those, and he has 5 aunties. 4 aunties, because she's one of them. 4 aunties. So, he's blessed beyond. Blessed beyond. So, all of them are. They do love their nephews and niece, for sure. So there's that. And then the bonus child, that is the union, the blessing of the union with the husband, the soon-to-be ex, I guess. I don't know how long it'll be before the divorce takes place. That'll be a while. But the husband's ex-wife, I have always lovingly called her the baby mama because she is the mother of my daughters, and I respect her in that way. She is the mother of them, and she is the youngest son's mother, and then her husband. They are the parents of him. So they have a son. He and his wife have a son. And so that is another grandchild. So all boys, except for one. The firstborn is a granddaughter. So all those grandkids, and one of them is a girl. So yeah, but I do love them so much. They are such a joy and a blessing. The children are a heritage of the Lord. And anyway, that's how I feel about that. I need to get started on this here. I have a mistake to fix, which it's just, I just started the row and I realized it right away, and I pulled out part of it. I need to finish pulling it out and redoing it and reshooting that footage as well. So I'm going to do that, and then I will rejoin you later. Or not. I don't know. I don't know how this particular video is going to work out. I do want to post something today, and which will probably be, when I post it, I will probably rejoin you on this particular video and let you know how the footage on the blanket turned out. I'll probably give you maybe a snapshot of what it's looking like, and because I'm going to crochet on that today and video what I get, video the walkthrough or whatever. I don't know how what I'm gonna call it, or how I don't know, because like I had said in my last video, I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna try to get familiarized with it, because maybe I can make that part of what my channel will evolve into eventually. So maybe tutorials and instructionals and maybe some crochet alongs, but I don't know how, because I just don't know how. I don't know how to do that. I don't know the video editing that goes into that, but I can learn. I am studious, so I will endeavor to learn that. I think it would be quite fun, actually, to do that. I have a tendency to not be as disciplined as I need to be. So I'm getting there. I'm trying to structure my life a little more around this room, which is my studio. So I'm getting myself in here. I'm trying to get myself in here a little earlier each day. I'm late getting in here again today, but I'm trying my best. And trying to, I'm a little scatterbrained with my projects as well. I have so many whips that doing a frog finish or frog or finish video, is that what they're, anyway, if I did a frog or finish video, people, listen, that would have to be like a 6-part video, because I have way too many whips. I do. I mean, there are a crazy number of them. And I think, it might be because I'm under so much stress. Because when I am under a lot of stress, I start a new project. And I put the one I'm on in timeout. Even if I'm close to finishing it, it is crazy. I was working on, and I need to get that finished, but I was working on a hexagon cardigan for one of my kids, and I am on the cuff of one of the sleeves, and it is like that close to being done. I need to do the other sleeve and then put some more length on the cardigan, which not very much length, because she's not very tall. It is a 3X because she wanted it extra big. And then do, you know, the borders. That's about it. It's not that far from being, I could probably finish it in, I don't know, half a day, maybe. And I just tossed it in a bag and started something else. That's how I do. I can be really close to being done. I almost did it with my hooded scarf. All I needed to do was finish the border on it, and I did. I threw it in the bag and started something else, and I did 300 chains on a new pattern I'm starting to write. I'm writing a new pattern. I'm like, I gotta do this writing pattern stuff. It's not bad. It's really not bad once you get help from AI doing the rest of the work. I do my shorthand on my pattern writing, and then AI takes over it and finishes up all the details on it. It's not too many. You have to go back in and fix what they mess up. But if you got your shorthand on it, because I go in my notes and I write the shorthand and I know what I'm doing with the pattern and how I want it, and then I'm thinking, I've got to finish that dadgum scarf. And I did. I finished it. But I almost didn't. Anyway. But I was held to account by my mama, because she was like, let me see that scarf. Let me see that scarf you were making. Did you finish it? She wasn't even like, girl, you need to get that. She just thought I did because I was almost done with it, and she knows that I don't crochet that slow, you know. I was like, no, I'm almost done with it. So I had to pick it back up and get it done, because I wasn't going to tell her, no, I quit. Starting something else. So yeah, thanks, Mom, if you watch this. You had no idea that you know, spurred me forward on that thing. It would have went in a wet bag. Well, I mean, probably because I was also making, you know, talking about it in videos, I probably would have actually finished it without just leaving it in a bag. But, you know, I kind of had to anyway, but I'm terrible. I really am. I have so many things. There's no way I could even count. I'd have to find them all to. I just realized that my dummy is turned around backwards or sideways or something. I need to fix that. So I'm gonna stop this here and stop yapping and get busy. And I'll see y'all in a bit. I mean, it'll probably just be on the other side of this. Bye. Or hi. Or see it. Or whatever. I don't know what term to use. Again, on the other side. I did video. Just to recap. I actually, I can't believe this. I actually had to pull the whole thing out, except for the chain. I did have the count right on the chain, but then I went in and, I don't know, I had my own pattern wrong. But I fixed it, and I went in and I recorded this much of my, it's really long, my blanket. It's 2 rows so far, and starting the 3rd row, and then what I've done is I get you so far, and then, you know, leave you to get to the end of the row, and then I crochet with you to the end of the row from like this far out. It's a 14 stitch repeat, and then from the second row to the end of the blanket, it's a repeat. The rows repeat after that. And but what I said on the blanket video is, let's do about 13 rows, and I'll meet you back. We'll see what everybody's got going, and of course I won't be able to see what you got going, but I'll see what I got going and give you an update on what it's looking like at 13. Well, it'll be 16 rows. Weird number, but I don't know. I like the number 13 because I was born on the 13th. But anyway, I should have said 10 rows. Whatever. I already said it. It's already on a video. And I had to pull this thing out I don't know how many times because I kept adding a stitch and having to pull it out and redo it. So then I show you in the video how to count right and blah blah blah. Anyway, so this is my update at the end of this video. This video's gonna get edited and put up today, and so this is content for my channel so that I don't leave my channel unvideoed. I mean, you know, without videos, without content of some kind, so I can be like, hey, it's me, Elizabeth. So anyway, I'm gonna get this on there in here. I've got the other videos ready to go into the editing process, and I don't know how well edited they'll be, but I'll do my best. And I'm trying to hurry up and get them uploaded, processed, and up there into the tube of you, and all of that. My dogs get anxious and restless and irritated at me if I'm up here in the this room. I don't know words this late at night, especially. They are ready to get out of here, and I will take this with me down to the rest of the house and work on it in every room that I am, and get going on it. And so there's that. I will see you next time on this channel. Please subscribe. How's that? Yeah, all of the things. And I love it when you comment, because I like to talk to people, and I don't have any people here to talk to, just my co-stars. And I hope you like my little video of Beethoven that's going to go in here. And yeah, he's over there right now, but not really much for the camera. But today he was compliant, so there's that. I hope you enjoy, and like, subscribe. I'll do all the things, because I've been noticing I haven't been doing the things on there. You guys, I'm getting the subscribers, which is really awesome. I really appreciate that. Y'all are great. And yeah, I didn't give any shout outs today. I'm a little tired and a little scatterbrained, and I'm sorry about that. I'll try to do more shout outs next time. But anyway, so I love all of y'all, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you that's what I wanted to say. Thank you so much for the prayers. I'm trying not to cry. Prayer means everything to me. It means all of everything to me. It's the most important thing. And that. You guys are the best. Thank you. I'm going to go now before I cry. This is Ms. Elizabeth Crochet, and I thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.